Story we are tracking tonight, the University of Colorado leaving the Pac-12 conference for the Big 12, and this follows similar announcements from USC and UCLA. So the future of the conference is now even more unclear. So the question is, what could this mean for Washington State University? KREM 2's Nathan Hyun is joining us here in the studio with some pros and cons when it comes to this uncertainty. Nathan?
Well, as Colorado leaves the Pac-12, some fans are worried what this is going to do with athletics at Washington State University. WSU is one of 9 schools remaining in the Pac-12 conference. Washington State University is one of the longest members of the conference, having joined in 1917. But with the changes the Pac-12 conference is going through, there's fear more schools might leave.
We're just going to have lower level talent teams coming in and replacing these teams right now.
Jeff Feeblecorn has been a Washington State Cougar fan for his whole life. He's worried if teams leave, WSU is not going to get the nationwide attention or funding it deserves.
There's not as much TV exposure. You're not going to see them facing these big schools on Saturdays, any SEC schools, the Big 12, the Big 10.
One Pac-12 analyst says this might not be the case. It could actually go in WSU's favor.
If the league is able to stay together, Washington State will have an opportunity to try to move themselves up and get closer to being a conference contender.
Spencer McLaughlin leads a podcast on Locked On Sports about the Pac-12. McLaughlin believes Colorado's announcement adds to the conference's bumpy future.
Everything that we keep hearing from the Pac-12, messaging-wise, everything that continues to be said, we just go in a completely different direction.
I reached out to WSU for comment, but they directed me to a statement from the Pac-12. It says in part, "We are focused on concluding our media rights deal and securing our continued success and growth." Now, no teams will leave the conference until the 2024-2025 season, and Washington State does have their first football game of this upcoming season on September 2nd against Colorado State. In the studio, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.